Is Joe Biden defeating Donald Trump at the advertising game? Let's find out. Hey, my name is Ryan Kearns. I'm a marketing strategist and the owner of CompanyXP.com, where we make strategic marketing campaigns come to life. Now look, I already voted, but I'm here to give you the facts. This isn't a political thing. I'm just telling you what's happening. So if you're here for the first time and you like business, marketing, or advertising, hit the subscribe button below because we upload multiple times a week and we give you the newest, latest, and greatest in marketing so that you can keep the edge and make your company better and better each and every day. So hit the subscribe button below this video so that you can be updated every single time we upload and you can stay ahead. While you're at it, hit the like button so that YouTube knows that this video is awesome and we're putting our best content out there. That way the algorithm knows to show it to more and more people. It helps our channel out greatly, so we really appreciate and be very grateful if you hit that like button while you're down there. So look, here it is. I was looking through the news yesterday and I saw that they were making a big deal out of Biden outspending Trump in advertising dollars. So me being a marketer and a businessman, I was excited. I started diving in, looking at who is actually spending more where, because just because Biden is spending more on TV doesn't mean he's outspending Trump altogether, because there's multiple channels today. I mean, you've got outdoor advertising, you've got TV, you've got online advertising, you've got Google, Facebook, you've got, display ads. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of different ways to get your message heard. In fact, get this, I walked outside yesterday and I saw a small plane with one of those flags hanging off the back that said Trump 2020. Now, that's funny because I live in Pennsylvania, okay? There's no beaches here. There's no people outside. I mean, sometimes people are outside, but not necessarily. And it just seemed like a funny way to spend ad dollars. Let's get a plane to go over people's houses. How are they going to see it? It was just a crazy coincidence that I was outside at that time. I would normally never see the thing. So it was very interesting to me that they decided to spend on that. So anyway, let's dive into the numbers. Biden spent $153 million on advertising compared to Trump's measly $57 million. So that's almost triple the spend on television advertising. Now, Biden's being really smart and putting a lot of his money into football because he wants to appeal to the people that watch football, the young men and the people that are most likely going to be conservative and have conservative views and, drink beer and watch football. He wants to get in front of them. He wants to share his message with those people to make sure that they don't vote for Trump and instead they vote for Biden. So when I first saw this, I thought, wait, is this just, the media making a big deal out of something and not showing the whole story? Because there's still online advertising to take into account. And if you look at the viewership, most viewership happens online, not offline these days. I mean, all the town halls had more viewers online. The debates had more viewers online. Everything really is pushed towards online now. So who really is outspending the other person? So I started looking at those numbers. So I started to look and I saw that Google ads, Trump is spending $55,589,700, where Biden spent $57 million. So he's outspending on Google. Then I looked at Facebook ads, okay? It looks like back in August, September, Trump was outspending Biden on Facebook ads. He was spending a little bit more than Biden, and it looked like he was focusing a lot of his effort there on Facebook. But today, I looked at the numbers, and it looks like Biden is outspending on Facebook ads as well. $82.7 million to Trump's $82.4 million. Okay, so it looks like at this point, Biden is really taking over the airwaves, the internet, and pretty much everything. He's trying to get a foothold in every single place, right? And it really comes down to those key battleground states that you always hear about, right? We got Pennsylvania is one of them, Florida is one of them, California is one of them. And in all of those states, Biden is heavily outspending Donald Trump via advertising. Going a little bit deeper, when you look at the different types of ads, you've got Biden, who focuses on the Trump's administration's response to COVID, and he talks about healthcare, and he warns about Trump being a threat to Social Security and Medicare, right? Trump is comparing the economic recovery to his own recovery from the virus. He's warning that Biden would be a puppet to the radical left. And he's saying that Biden is threatening Second Amendment rights, basically saying Biden will take away your guns. So he's getting in front of people and putting fear into choosing Biden. Biden's getting in front of people, putting fear into choosing President Trump. And that is basically both of their strategies. Very simple, very straightforward. Now, if I could construct this myself, I would say one of them should try to be more positive, because when both of them are really being negative, it just seems like bickering back and forth. But if one of them has a positive outlook for the future and the way that our country could be, that would really help them as well. Which, of the two, a lot of the times Trump will be the one that has the more positive edge, where Biden is really focused on tearing down Trump. And that's just how it is, okay? These are facts. I have no horse in this race. I already voted. I'm not saying who I voted for. It doesn't matter, but these are the facts that I'm sharing with you. Now, Biden also has a broader range of ads compared with Trump. He's running 63 unique ad spots compared to President Trump's 25, and that's for the month of September. Okay, so he's basically running triple the amount of ad spots as President Trump, just like the triple amount of ad spend that he's spending on television, and he's basically meeting or barely exceeding Trump's online advertising spend at this time. So the truth is, Biden is outspending Trump on every single front. And to dig a little deeper and get more into the strategy that they're using, who are they targeting, right? I looked at who are they actually targeting on Facebook ads specifically, because that's the one with the most data and it was easy to look up. Now, Trump's campaign targets men and women at roughly the same rate, but Biden's campaign targets women at roughly 3 to 2. So for every $2 they spend on men, they spend $3 on women. So Biden's spending really starts to reflect what the Democratic Party looks like. If you look at the Democratic Party, it has more women than men, and he is spending more to reach women than he is to reach men. Going further, Trump's campaign skews older than Biden's. Trump spends the largest share of his Facebook ads on people aged 55 or older. Okay, so that's really interesting. So he's really going towards the baby boomers and trying to get them to vote for him. Whereas Biden focuses more on the 35 to 44 demographic. So I figured he's looking for moms in the 35 to 44 in the matriarchal role that can get their entire family to vote for him by, basically telling everyone they know and, telling their other mom friends and telling their family to vote for Biden. I think it's a good strategy. And interestingly, both campaigns spent less targeting people between the age of 18 and 24, probably because those people don't usually show up to the polls. They're notorious for not voting. So they don't want to waste their money on people that aren't even going to vote anyway, so they spend less on those people. However, I have a feeling that this year there's going to be more people voting than in any other election, so maybe it makes sense to spend a little bit more on the younger generation and getting them to vote in the first place. Back in 2016, Trump relied heavily on getting those rallies together and getting a whole bunch of people to come to these rallies, and he got a lot of press, a lot of news coverage, and he was able to get his word out through the press, which ends up being mostly free based, compared to advertising. This year, those rallies aren't really happening as much. He was diagnosed with COVID. He is not able to run those rallies, and so he has to rely more heavily on advertising. But it seems like he's having trouble with spending as much as Biden in all of the battleground states and just in general across the board. So that's exactly what's going on. Biden is outspending Trump, and that's just how it is. There's nothing really we can do about it, and I have no political, message in this video. It's just, that's what it is. So if you found this interesting, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below this video. Hit the like button if you liked it. That way more people can see it, and we'll be able to grow our channel. We'll be really grateful to you for doing that, and you can come along for the ride, help us grow, and we'll help you grow. That's all I have for you today. Again, my name is Ryan Kearns, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.